Well, hi there, friends. This is Miss Teal from the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum in Escondido, California. Here I am in front of Global Village with two of my friends. I have a flamingo and a penguin. They look very different, don't they? What do they have in common? Well, they're both birds. And they also have feathers. Can you see the feathers? Now, the feathers on a flamingo and the feathers on a penguin are very different. They give both of these birds what they need to live in the environment that they are from. Come with me to another environment right outside these doors. We'll go to Nature Play. I want you to join me for Chicken Chat. Today we're going to learn all about feathers. Before we head outside, let's take a closer look at what feathers really are. Here's a tail feather from my bird, Sage, who is molting right now. See how large it is? This feather you would find covering her body from her wings down her back. See the difference in the size? This is from one of my cream legbar brown hens. Feathers like this keep a chicken nice and warm in the winter and cool in the summer. We call them insulating feathers. So they're basically downy feathers, or what we call semi-plume feathers. Feathers are made of the same thing that your fingernails are made out of and your hair is made out of. It's a protein called keratin. This is the part that goes into the skin of the chicken. It's called the quill. This spine is called the radices. Can you see that line that goes all the way down the feather? The feathers that we need to fly have a very stiff and long radices. The reason why a feather locks together like that is because we need that feather to be flat like a piece of paper if we are trying to fly. Not so much with the downy feathers. The downy feathers, the semi-plume I have here, doesn't lock together at all. What it does is that it creates a nice bit of fluff to keep the bird warm. Feathers have all kinds of functions. Look outside the next time you are in your backyard, or if you have chickens in your coop, and see the different types of feathers. Here are my girls in their coop in Nature Play, keeping cool by eating some watermelon. But what else keeps a chicken cool on a warm day? Well, it's their feathers that help keep them cool on a warm day. Their feathers help do something we call insulate their body temperatures. That means that we want to keep our body temperature just about the same all the time. And Mother Nature dressed her birds in beautiful feathers in order to do this. The feathers that are closest to the body help keep the birds warm in the winter time. The long feathers on their wings can help a bird fly. Chickens fly a little bit, but not very far. The feathers that you will find on a hawk or a songbird are much longer and really help a bird fly. What else do feathers do for my chickens and other birds? Well, they also help attract a mama bird to a papa bird. The papa birds in chickens are called cockerels, and they have bright and shiny plumage. You may call them roosters as well. They have more coloring and longer tail feathers. And this is what tells the mama bird that this handsome fellow might make a great mate for her baby chicks. The other thing that feathers do is help keep bugs away from the chicken's skin. They actually will roll around in the dust to get their feathers all loosened up and the mites shaken off that way. So feathers are protection. They also protect birds from predators. If you are a fox and you want a chicken dinner, you grab a mouthful of feathers, you might decide that you aren't that interested in this animal for dinner after all. So those are all good things feathers are for. You can tell a lot about where a bird is from by the type of feathers you see on them. Little Laurel, our silkie, is full of downy feathers. Do you see the feathers on my beautiful hen buckwheat? How about the black feathers of my girl Sage? Here she is. Now Sage, you might notice, is lacking a few feathers on her behind. Well, she is molting right now. Chickens lose their feathers once a year in order to grow new feathers that help keep them cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter time. There's little Laurel. Laurel's feathers are very special. She can't fly because her feathers are all downy and fluffy. Thank you for joining me for another Chicken Chat here at the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum in beautiful downtown Escondido, California. We look forward to seeing you again when we reopen. Until then, come back for another Chicken Chat. If you have chickens or if you find bird feathers on the ground, why don't you post them to our Facebook page and I'll look in and see what type of feathers you've been finding. See you soon.